Tell me what you see now. Everything is crazy, I need guidance to believe now. Out here on my own and they plotting, but I'm blocking all the shots they calling golden. You give me the warning, then I cut them off, no offense. They gon' talk it all, I'm like set it off, no intent. Back against the wall, then you read it all, get the win. Back against the wall, I'ma win it all in the end. Back against the wall, I'ma win it all.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Midnight Wolf Tarot. It's great to see you all again. Thank you for my Wolfpack members for being here. For Dana, Erica, Becca B, Tarot, S, Jasmine, Macy, Jessica. Thank you all for being here, and Dogman as well for being here, my Wolfpack members. If you're interested in becoming a Wolfpack member, it is just $2.99 a month if you want to be a mini cub. It does give you a VIP pass in free chat if you would like. If you are using an iPhone and you cannot see that join button, make sure you hit the link in the description box down below. That will give you access to the membership for you to join. If you are on an iPhone, you will not see that access. So just so you know on that level. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start. Gypsy 7, Wolfpack member, thank you so much for being here. And so I will start with my Wolfpack members. So we're starting with Erica Marie. The ex-wife Jay has not been calling or any messages lately. Has she finally moved on for good, or is there something brewing? Is there still something going on in the background, or has this battle finally concluded? Alright, for this is Erica, for Erica Marie. The ex-wife Jay has not been calling or sending any messages lately. Has she finally moved on for good, or is there something brewing? So Jay, have you finally moved on from the situation with Erica and with have you finally shifted your energies, or is something hiding in the background still? Let's find out. Thank you for that super chat, I appreciate you. Alright. Alright, so my dear, something is still brewing in the background. It's kind of a little bit of a holdback, trying to recollect herself at this time. We do have the Hangman with the Chariot. So everything is kind of halted, kind of waiting in the background to see what they can kind of come up with here. We do have the Queen of Swords here with the Three of Cups being in the reverse. So we do have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups being in reverse. I do feel like that she is going to come back around to cause some more problems for you guys, especially with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups in the reverse position. Still trying to gather herself to figure out what it is that she can do here. But overall, when she comes back around, it will be with a hard strike here with the King of Wands. Definitely would cause some complication here. So definitely hasn't moved on quite yet. Definitely something is brewing in the background, and, you know, still can't let go of you guys. There's just something here. Can't move on, right? Moving forward with the dragon. Should be moving forward with the dragon, within that is not moving forward. You know, still stagnant within her energy, still connected with you both. Do expect communication within the next 4 days to 4 weeks from her, Erica. That is what I will say on that note. Alright. So let's continue on. I'm doing okay, Jasmine. How are you? How are you? How are you? Yes, and if we have any issues here, my block button is pretty close, so yeah, it's one of those things. If there's any complications, yeah, that block button's not far away from me. Alright, for S here. Alright, let's see. What are B's true feelings and intentions for me, please? Let's find out. For some reason, I'm supposed to switch decks here. Huh. I don't know. And this one's pulling so hard, but that is what we will do. It the healing wasn't for me. It was for someone else. Like I say, it went well. But yes, like with all things, it is draining when it comes to energy. So within that context, that's all I'll say, is that it went well, since it was regards to a client. So that's what I will say to that. So for us, what are these true feelings and intentions for us here? Oof, that flew. Interesting. Thank you, Katie, Wolfpack member as well. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. All right. Okay. I'll say overall, within like their true feelings for you, intentions for you, they are a little bit confused at this time. You know, they do feel like a direct connection, but at the same time, it's like they're trying to hold their heart back here just a little bit. It's like they kind of don't want to jump into anything with you like too fast. Like things need to kind of be slow, and that is how they perceive things here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune to the Star. Okay, within this, they do feel like there is a destined journey. Thank you, KDP, for that super chat. I do appreciate you. They do feel like that there is, you know, a connection here, but what they're holding back here with the Star is with the Three of Swords. They're wanting to hold back their heart just a little bit to really see what's going on here. You know, overall, it's just like they don't want to rush things here, because, you know, they do have strong feelings. You know, Four of Wands here to the Two of Cups. There are emotion and feelings here. They don't want anything to move too fast. That is why, you know, with anything, if you don't have a lot of communication with them and things like that, they're kind of holding themselves back a little bit. You know, it is important to them, but you do have the Five of Swords here in the reverse position. Definitely they do care, you know, they want you around, but they just need this journey to be slow here with their Hermit. Okay, so overall, you know, they do have feelings for you, but if there is communication that's kind of holding back or anything like that, that is why. You know, it's just like, it's hard when we have feelings for someone and we don't know if we just want to jump right in, do something too soon. All right, my dear. So, wow, man, the wolf pack is really jumped out today. Like, everybody's here. It's like, oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. It's like Lisa and Melody, hello as well. And see, you guys snuck in here. SS, hello. Yeah, everyone's kind of snuck in here. So, let's see. All right, so now we have Becca. So, let's see. Can you give me any insight on the personal aid that the school is going to choose for my son, Caden? All right. And I don't want to use that deck for this one. I really don't. I'm going to use this one. Alright, let's see. Alright, Spirit, can you give Becca any insight on the personal aid that the school is going to choose for Becca's son, Caden, at this time? So, let's see. I'll just have to see what happens here. What happens here? Okay, who's going to be this personal aid that the school is going to choose for her son, Caden? Alright, any insight on this individual? Tell me. It's definitely going to be a female. Very compassionate. They do listen. They listen very well. Okay. This individual is really going to be connected very well. They have a really high passion, understanding, especially when it comes to children. They definitely have a very good background when it comes to children, especially with those that need extra attention and things like that. They're well certified in that. You know, I'm surprised that they are just a personal aid. This person does actually have a more more background like within nursing and things like that. I feel like that this individual switched careers here because they felt like this was their calling, but that benefit of having a nursing background will come in handy for your son. We do have the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Cups, both in the upright position here, to the Five of Cups in the reverse. This individual does have high passion. They do understand what it means to kind of be that leader and be that individual, to be that teacher, and to have that focus and control here. It's interesting because we also have the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. Understanding how to work with somebody that is younger, but yet is still trying to find their way, especially within emotion and can't 100% express themselves. Very connected with that. Ace of Pentacles here, my dear. So within that, conjoining, really being a part of a great team, understanding, willing to listen. And this is the beautiful part here. We do have the Two of Cups here. Okay, so really taking that time to truly understand your son. You really have a great opportunity here, my dear. But yeah, I definitely feel like that they are going to be female, and definitely their background is going to meet your needs, and your son is going to do well. All right. So there we go. And with that one, let me see before I continue. There you are. Okay. So guys, the next time that person comes through, just leave it alone so I can handle it regardless of what they say. Just let me handle it on my end. But I appreciate you guys for timing them out. I do appreciate that. Alright, so for Jasmine here. Okay, what are Hunter's intentions towards me? Alright, what are Hunter's intentions towards Jasmine here? Okay. Oh yeah, it's like I much rather handle it on my end because my block is stronger. So it's like if they come in again, I'll handle it on my side. Alright, what are Hunter's intentions towards Jasmine here? Let's find out. Let's find out. Hunter, what are your intentions? I'll say that this individual, that they just really want to be in situations to get what they want. I feel like ultimately, once they kind of get what they want from you, that this person will disappear from your life. Most definitely. We do have the Fool in with the Page of Swords, the Fool being in reverse. It's like they don't really have like real intent to stick around here. We do have the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. I feel like that they're kind of catching you at a time where you need somebody in your life, so you feel like it's a good thing here with the Page of Wands. Like you really feel like this is a great thing, but the issue here, it's just like once they kind of get what they want, they will take off here. You do have the Knight of Swords with the Devil. Okay, and so intentions towards you is really kind of drive to get what they want, the things that they need, and then once they do, then communication breaks. Ace of Swords. So just be advised, and then again, everyone has free will. Hopefully this individual doesn't do this, but in the event that it does, at least you had the warning beforehand, because the Fool is really pulling at warning. So there you have it on that end of things. Alright, and for Dana, Wolfpack member here. Alright, can I ask, does someone from the past want to come back into my life? Okay, for Dana. Does someone from Dana's past want to come back into Dana's life? Does somebody from Dana's past want to come back into Dana's life? Does someone from Dana's past want to come back into Dana's life? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh. I do feel like someone from your past just want to come, that they do want to come back into your life. I feel like that they actually, the moment that you kind of left their life, they realized a big disconnect within themselves. It was like one of those things that, you know, they kind of lost a part of themselves once you were gone. It took this level of distance to realize what happened here. You do have the Five of Swords to the Six of Pentacles here. Okay, so it's like it took that distance and all of those things for them to realize here with the Devil that with their behavior, with them being in a toxic place, that it drove you away. It drove you away here. And so now with the Ten of Swords here in the reverse, like they would like the opportunity to come back because now they can actually see that they should unbind themselves and see the beauty that is around you and around them. Definitely want to come back into your life here. Queen of Wands. It's like if you're willing to give them that opportunity, this is something that could be good with strength. It's like they actually respect you, they care about you, they have love. So definitely someone from your past still does have an interest in you. When they do come back, it will be up to you if you want that particular individual to be in your life. Ultimately, that will be your choice, my dear. All right, for, ooh, I almost blocked you. For Macy, all right. Can I have a general reading on what's coming towards me? All right. Spirit, what is coming towards Macy? What is coming towards Macy? What is coming towards me? What's coming towards Macy? My dear. Alright, you have to be at a point, my dear, just to kind of let things go. You kind of have a tendency here to, damn, it's just like you just tend to hide from yourself. Really, like, you kind of hold yourself back here. It's just like not a lot can come towards you if you keep blocking yourself out. And that's something that you need to find a way in yourself to stop doing. And this is like emotional. And I don't even know if you realize that you do it, but you continue to walk down the wrong path. You know, it's just like you're thinking worst case scenario here. All right, with the Nine of Wands and with the Hermit in reverse here, it's like good things should be coming your way, but you know, you're kind of holding that back. You're holding yourself back here, you know, especially with the Two of Wands here in the reverse. It's just like even if something wanted to come towards you, you would still walk down that wrong path. Main reason why is because of the value. You don't see the value in you. You do have the Empress here in reverse. So where that should be abundance, love, and light that should be coming towards you, that's in reverse because of how you see yourself. You need to find a way to change that here. You know, with the Knight of Wands, it's just like you're kind of playing with your own emotions. It can't be like that. You have to make a decision here. All right, with the Two of Pentacles, it's just like, do you want to have a better life? If you want to have a better life, you have to give yourself the opportunity. Right now, you're kind of stuck here with the Fool in the reverse position. You know, you got to break free. You got to break free somewhere here. You got to break free somewhere. With the Fool, with the Empress, you have to see the value in you, my dear, and allow the blessings and good things to come your way. You need to. Okay? You just need to. But then again, you don't have to listen to me because, you know, I'm just me. But we all have free will at the end of the day. But, yeah. It's like, if you want good things to come in, we have to allow for that. Make room for it. Allow for it. You're welcome. Hi, Wolf. Hi, Jessica. How did Alex respond to the video message I sent him? He didn't respond. Alright, Alex. How did you respond? How did you take in this video that Jessica sent you? You chose not to reply, but what did it mean to you? Did you even open it? How did you respond to the video, Alex, one that Jessica sent you? Did you see it? Did you watch it? How do you feel about it? Okay. So they did see it. Alright, they did see it. They definitely understood the emotional factor of the situation. Definitely at this time, you know, they're not ready to come close quite yet. But they appreciated that video, and they did watch it. Page of Cups to the Ace of Cups, both in the upright position. You know, it really evoked a lot of emotion with them, you know, which is nice to see here. A little bit of a shake up here, but you know, in terms of communicating right now, Three of Wands in reverse to the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like that's something that they're just not quite ready for, you know, that they're kind of holding back with the Six of Swords. Don't feel like it's necessarily the right time, but does that mean that it's always going to be that way? No. You do have to start with the Hermit. Like, this is something that's going to take time, but overall, and especially when I said time, the Star is the one that flew out of my hand. This is something that will take time to build and grow, but they did see your video. They felt the passion in the video. It did make a difference for them, gave them something to think about, consider, but they're just not quite ready to move towards you just yet. But they did at least watch it and had an emotional response to it, which is really nice to see. Not yet, Kitty P. My wolf pack goes first because they have the VIP pass, and that goes over donations as well. So just give me a few minutes here. Just patience, and this is one of those things. I can do your reading, and you can come back and replay it if you would like to. This is kind of the mood I'm in today. Let's see. All right. Alright. So Aries spiritual guidance. What's about to happen between my Aquarius and I for the rest of October 2022? Alright, for Aries spiritual guidance, what is going to happen between Aries spiritual guidance and Aquarius for the rest of October 2022? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright. What's going to happen between Aquarius and Aries spiritual guidance for the rest of October? The rest of October. Wanted me to separate the deck, so here we go. Hello, boy. I was going to say a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, boy, okay. Definitely disconnect. Some disconnect. October is going to be a rough month. Definitely just kind of buckle in for this. It's going to be a rough ride here. Okay, we do have the King of Wands to the King of Pentacles, both in the reverse position. Major disconnect. I would say that Aquarius is definitely going to be sitting in a position that something's really going to piss them off. I would be careful with your words, definitely. We have the Three of Cups here in the reverse. There's something within that is going to make them really upset and make them kind of stand back. Page of Pentacles here in the reverse to that. I do feel like overall, although we do have the Ten of Swords, that's why, you know, there's pain here. I do feel like by the end of the month that things will clear up here with the World and with the Six of Pentacles here. So this will clear out by the end of the month. Going into November, things will be looking a heck of a lot better. But just watch the words that you're saying, because there is something that you say that is going to make them angry. So just be careful of your words. You know, if it looks like something's going into an argument, kind of hold back, listen to what they have to say, and then proceed forward, my dear. Because there is something that you do say to them in October that is not going to make them happy. Therefore, some disconnect there. So just know that, my dear. And I know that you can kind of feel that, know that as well. So just so you know. Alright. Oh, wow. I was asked this question. How am I doing? I'm doing. I'm doing. So that's always good. Alright. Thank you very much, Jessica, for that super chat. I appreciate you. Alright. Alright, Melody. And no, I didn't see your question before, Melody, because today was your celebration of being a Wolfpack member, I believe, for 3 months now. I believe 3 months? 2 months. So you had your 2-month celebration, so it doesn't pop up on my side. So thank you for being a Wolfpack member for 2 months, my dear. I do appreciate it. Alright, so for Melody, what are Aaron's energies towards me? Alright, so Melody, Aaron, what are your energies towards Melody? What are your energies towards Melody? What are your energies towards Melody? Okay. I do see them kind of choosing a different path here. I do see them kind of holding back. I do see their uncertainty. And they're just not really sure if this is really worth fighting for. There's just a big part of them that is that way. Alright, we do have the Three of Wands in the reversed position here. They're trying to get out of this mindset here, but with the World and with the Eight of Cups, like, they can't help but to feel like that they need to go down a different road here with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like they're having a hard time connecting to you. And I think that that's the part that they're trying to figure out here with the Eight of Cups. It's like, how can they actually connect to you and actually feel good about what is happening here? And at this time, they're just not at that place with Temperance here in the reverse and the Seven of Wands in the upright position. They don't really see how all of this can really connect. So right now, kind of holding back a little bit, holding back their energy, their emotion, their feelings, because they need to really figure out the depths of how they actually feel about you. And right now, some of this is their own healing process, I feel like. You know, it's just like definitely I don't want to say the best. I mean, I don't really feel like it has much to do with you. I feel like it's more of other things that they're dealing with. You know, and like they don't want to put that on you. Very weird energy, I would say. Ooh, good thing that didn't go pew. Good thing. It almost did. It almost happened. Alright. So for Elissa. Alright. Is Caesar gonna come spend time with me today? I hope so. Well, as I open my deck, I do see the sun. So let's see if they decide to come spend time with you today. For Elissa. Is Caesar gonna come spend time with me today? Is Caesar going to spend time with Elissa today? I feel like you're going to be up for disappointment today, my dear. I feel like that there's going to be some effort that's going to be made, but yeah, it's just not. Two of Pentacles here in the upright position. It's just like they're going to do what they can, but I don't feel like that they can see you today unless something else changes. You do have the Ten of Cups to the Four of Cups. You know, it's really just kind of you sitting there waiting and hoping that you get that opportunity here, you know, with the Seven of Cups here. In the upright position, this is a tough one. You know, it's like if they were able to, like they want to spend time with you, but they're just not able to. Six of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. It's just like they're just really struggling, having a hard time. I feel like for the both of you, this is going to be a lot of strain. Nine of Swords there to complete this. So really, you know, there's effort here with the Two of Pentacles. It's like they would love to if they were able to. But if situations don't change for them, it's going to be difficult, I would say. So I would have to put that as a maybe, possibly. More of a maybe, I would have to say. It's like they want to spend time with you, and if situations on their side change and they're able to make it happen, I think that they will try. At least they will try. Okay. And so, let's see, I have Gypsy here. Alright, for Gypsy, how do my bosses and coworkers view me at work? It's an interesting question. Alright, so how does Gypsy 7's bosses and coworkers view Gypsy at work? What's the thought process here? How does Gypsy's bosses, coworkers view Gypsy? I already answered your question, Melody. I answered it. I didn't miss your question. I answered it. And yeah. Yeah. I answered that. Let's see here. I do feel like overall, your bosses, your coworkers, you know, they do view you as a good person, you know, definitely a hard worker. Definitely with a lot of situations that sometimes you can be a little too direct at times, you know, but you're nothing wrong with that. You do have Two of Pentacles here to Justice. You know, they do feel like that you're an individual that works hard. You know, if they come to you with anything, you know, you'll get the job done. All right, with the Ace of Pentacles, and that's really important to them. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, you're definitely an individual that can move up in the ranks. Your coworkers are aware of that, and there's only a few coworkers that have some difficulty with that. With the Five of Pentacles, they feel like that you would take opportunity away from them. But that's really kind of their issue here, all right? With the Two of Swords sitting in between that, you know, it's just like if you are gifted, you know, to, you know, promotions, things like that, it's like your bosses recognize you as a very hardworking person. Coworkers having some difficulty with that because, you know, a length of time of how long you've been there versus them. Some people feel like that they should be up for a promotion over you. I don't really see that happening. I feel like that you would get a promotion over someone else that has been there for a long time. That's truly how I feel, Gypsy. Alright. Alright. Assess here, okay. Had some negative exchange with someone today who was making hate comments against a certain community. Did this person curse me? He muttered something before he walked away. I've taken a saltwater bath. Well, that's good that you've started that process. Let's see. Alright, Wynette says when they were out today, there was an individual that was making comments about a certain community that was not of the positive, was negative comments against a certain community. Did this person curse SS? You know, he murmured something under his breath as he walked away. They've already had some salt water. They did a saltwater bath. So, what happens here? Hey Sage, how are you? Alright, did you curse her? Did you do anything? What was your deal? What was your deal today? Alright, my dear. I don't feel like he... I don't feel like he cursed you. No. It's just like, there was more of what he would have liked to say. Felt like that he was already in enough trouble. If he could vocalize more, he would have. I feel like when it comes to you, there wasn't much else to say, so he was walking away. Because we do have the moon here with the Knight of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. So I do have to say, it's just like, you know, is it worth the fight? And so when you kind of stepped into this situation, you really kind of lowered everything down. You kind of stopped everything, and it kind of took his moment away. And that's really what it is that, you know, you really kind of took his moment away. He wanted to bother other people, you know, was getting that attention, and then when you stepped into it, you really kind of took their moment away, really here, because you had the Seven of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. You know, you standing there, actually standing up for people and things like that. You have the Fool. So ultimately, I don't feel like he cursed you or anything like that. He just, how can we put this? Well, there's no other way to put it. You know, he didn't have the balls to say it to you. Didn't have the balls to say it to your face. So therefore, you know, caused some issues with that. So, just so you know, on that note. So yeah, just didn't have the balls to say it to your face. No, that's true. Just didn't have the balls. Didn't have the balls to do it. So that was the problem. Didn't have the balls to do it, and that was just it. Didn't have the balls. That was the problem. Maybe he had one ball. Maybe that was his problem. Maybe he had, yeah. Like, maybe that was the problem. That he only had one ball and didn't know what to do at the end of the day. Very possible. Alright. Some reason my phone went off, and I don't know why. Is it telling me that I won $1 million and I can just run to New Zealand? Is that what's happening? No, it didn't happen yet, but maybe eventually, one day. Valentina, welcome. Alright, for Jaina. Okay, can you give me some more info on this man you told me I would meet? Want some more info. Alright. Need to switch. No, I didn't. I was, off, yeah. I was off having a nice time. That's what I will say. So, yes. I did not see that, because yes, I was having my own Friday, so... Well, let that be that. Alright, so there we go. Can you give me some info on this man you told me I would meet? It was simple. It was very, very simple. Some dinner. Nice queso. You know, it was nice. That wasn't too freaky. I believe it was this last Friday. I believe so. My mind. I believe so, yes. Alright. So let's see here. Yes, it was. Yes, it was Friday. I'm sorry. It's like redirect. I'm like, was it Friday? Yes, it was Friday. I had queso. 2 different types of queso. It was fantastic. But still, yes. Had a wonderful time. Wonderful time. Alright. So, for the individual that is coming into Jaya's life, anything else about you? Anything else? No, he couldn't afford to lose his last ball. He couldn't afford to lose it. Couldn't afford to lose it. Complications it would have been. I'm telling you. Complications it would have been. It's like, this is all I have left. I cannot lose it. Alright. I can definitely tell you that the person that is coming towards you, they are already on their way. Definitely you're going to meet them definitely by the end of October into November. They're kind of picking up the pace here. Most definitely. You do have the 3 of Wands here to the Knight of Swords. Really starting to pick up the pace. You know, feel like that they don't want to miss this opportunity with you, really. Definitely a genuine person. They are looking for a long-term relationship as well, so hopefully you are prepared for that, and they're not looking to hurt you at all. Okay, that's the big part here. Okay, Ace of Cups to the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Looking for something more long-term here. Alright, their heart has been broken before. They know how to cherish people's hearts. Okay, you do have the 3 of Swords in the reverse to that, and to the Page of Swords in the reverse too. So they don't like people that, you know, chitter chatter, you know, it's just like, you know, kind of talking shit. And so they don't tolerate that either. And if anything were to come up against you with that, they would definitely defend you. I definitely would have to say that this person has a lot of air in their chart. You know, it's just like the more that they are appearing here, it's just like they have high levels of air in their chart. But with everything that is here, it's not of Libra. I mean, I would say that they have more Aquarius in their chart than anything else. So definitely, potentially fire, air combination, a little bit of water here. Yeah, it's like they didn't give me a flash vision. Normally they do, but I can say they're on their way, though. It's like, or are they about to? Alright. So that's all I have for you right now, my dear. That's all I have for you right now. Alright. So let me see. Okay. So, with that, let's see where I'm going now. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and start on the super chats before I lose them. Alright. I don't do channel messages for $6. It's like, I think this is something I might just have to take away. It's like, this is something that takes a lot of energy from me. It takes a lot of energy from me. Alright. It's like, alright. And I don't even need to go find what I need to even do the channel. So I'll be back. I'll be back and try not to lose my mind. Yeah, I'll be back. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's like, I guess my kindness and my patience is gone because I don't see the point. I don't see the point in it. You know, I've been nice, I've been kind. This disrespect, it's just one of those things. So yeah, it's like I'm not doing channels and in these chats. All I'm gonna do is tarot. Like, I don't see why I should share my gifts. It's like I do have a lot of gifts and talents and I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore. It's like, what the hell am I even doing? It's like I wish I could refund the super chat. So oh no, it's fine. It's fine because I've made my decision. I've made my decision. So it's like I'll do these and that's it. And it's over. I'm done. I'm not going to share that part of myself. I'm just not. It's like I'm not. It's like I'll keep it simple, you know, and that's it. It's like for a long time, I've been on here for a long time and I've shared a lot of myself. And I do continue to get met with disrespect and everything else. And it seems like ever since I've been monetized, that's truly what has happened. So, yeah. It's like, I'm done. I'm done. It's like, I'm done. Okay, so for Jocelyn, can I please get a channel message? It's too late. It's like I'm not doing these ever again. Can I please get a channel message from Mel? Alright. In spirit, you and I are under agreement that as of today, as of 8/4/2022 at 4:56 p.m., that I'm disconnecting my energies for channel readings at this time. And we're in agreement with that. But for today, that we will do it for today. And after that, I will disconnect all things. Alright. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all angels, for being here with me and with Jocelyn. At this time, I want to channel message to L, the one that is connected to Jocelyn, that they would like a message from at this time. I'm willing to open all my channels and vessels within my voice and being, so this message can channel through me. Right now, I feel really lost. There's a lot that I would like to say. I feel like when it comes to you, there's always like a barrier. That I don't always get to say what I would like to, or that I need to. I don't always feel heard. I do feel within this connection between us, like there's a reason for it. I know that we met for a reason. But there's just a huge part of me that I'm still putting those pieces together. I wish at times that you would just listen. This is hard to say. I just really wish you understood me. I really wish you did. A lot of times I don't think you do. You tend to push a lot, and there's just times that I need time to think. I'm just not a very public individual, you know, and it's like I think a lot, and I need time to process things, and it's like when it comes to you, it's like I don't get a chance to process. And it's difficult. But I feel like you and I could have better communication. I feel like things could get better. I would be willing to talk to you if there are some things there that you're willing to change. Because I don't know if you realize that you do that or not. You know, or if it's just in your personality that that's just something you do. But I would like to see something better here. Some changes need to be made, you know, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. Not saying I'm perfect, you know. If anyone out there ever says that they're perfect, well, we all know that probably full of crap. I'm not saying I'm perfect in this, and I'm working on myself as well. But I would like to see better communication between us. I would like to feel heard, you know, and if you're willing to do that, I feel like that we can walk down a good path. I really feel like we can. If you're willing to give things time and have some allowance, I think that this is something that could be good. At the end of the day, that's kind of up to you. Yeah, and in a sense, it's up to me too if I want to continue to walk this path as well. Alright. I hope that was beneficial to you. You got the message that you needed. Yeah. I hope that was beneficial. Alright, so for Katie, Wolfpack member. Alright. Alright. Card messages from Katie's nephew. Messages from Katie's nephew. What would you like to say? For Katie's nephew, what would you like to say? Okay. Card messages from Katie's nephew. What would you like to say? What would you like to say? Okay, your nephew really wants to state the fact that there's hope, a sense of growth on their part, and on yours as well. Like, they want you to have this power that's within you to continue to move forward. Your nephew definitely sees you, watches, and definitely cares. It's just like one of those things that is wanting you to let go of a lot of things that just really don't matter here. Four of Pentacles in reverse to the Page of Pentacles in reverse as well. It's like this letting go of things that you're just kind of holding on to, lingering things that you're holding on to. Your nephew would really like to see you let go of those things. King of Cups in the upright position. Definitely feels like, emotionally, like you have more to offer the world. And you need to remember that and to know that. He wants you to know that and to harness that. Very much so. We do have the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, both in the upright position. Your nephew really wants you to realize and to know that no matter what you touch or what you do, that you will be successful to a pretty high estate. It's like, to him, he doesn't want you to ever give up on anything, that you set your mind to. And really, within the goals and the dreams that you have, wants to see you pursue those things. We do have the Eight of Swords here in the reverse. Feels like that you can actually truly achieve the things that you want. Your nephew really wants you to do all of that, and you're not to hold yourself back. It's actually saying something right now, so. It's belief. It's like belief. It's just like, don't. It's just belief. Like, he just keeps saying believe. Belief, believe, belief, believe. And it keeps going back and forth. We do have the Nine of Pentacles here in the upright position. It's just like, don't worry about the money aspect of life. Like, that's something he's getting at. It's just like, don't let money, determine your value in this life. Understand that what you're pursuing, although it costs money, that you're going to be successful with it. There's going to be opportunity there. Okay, you do have the Three of Wands in the upright position here. This wants you to know that you will be successful. Those new opportunities are going to come in, especially in regards to work, that there are new things here. So you're not to let anything hold you back here. You do have the Ten of Swords here in reverse to this as well. It's like you will succeed. And that is the biggest thing that your nephew wants you to know. It's like you will succeed. And although that you've had some troubled times, some hard times here, that you will be successful. You're going to accomplish your dreams. Everything that you're doing, even though that comes at a cost, as you continue to proceed forward, you are going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And it's like you're going to be your own cheerleader. That's something he's saying. It's just like, be your own cheerleader. As you need to be. But you need to say go with the dragon. So I'm going with my dragon oracles here for you, Katie. Transforming, defending yourself, transforming. You're going through this transformation and your nephew knows it. Look into yourself. This is where you're going to harness your power, Katie. It's just like it's within yourself, and you will be able to accomplish the things that you want. And really within this picture, it's like you see the woman on the dragon and everything turning to fire on that dragon, and it's looking to yourself to make that transformation and those things possible for you. It's just like, it's important, and he wants you to know that. And here we go, healing, restoring hope. Alright, and this is from your nephew, restoring that hope, defending yourself within that transformation of yourself. It's like have the healing, restore the hope for yourself that you will succeed in everything that you want to do in this life, Katie, and don't let anybody tell you you are not able to. All right, and so those are the messages from your nephew, and pretty high standing messages from the dragons as well, I do have to say. I hope that was beneficial to you, Katie. I hope that was beneficial to you, and thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Why is it doing that? My computer's doing something weird. I just need a second. There's that. Okay, there we go. And then match it up. And thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. Alright, for KDP. Will Jordan come back this time around for KDP? Jordan, will you come back this time around? And Jordan, will you come back this time around in connection to KDP? Jordan, will you come back around? Will Jordan come back around? Will Jordan come back around this time? Will you come back this time around for KDP? Jordan, the one that's connected to KDP. Will you end up coming back around? Fascinating. Interesting. Big possibility here. Alright, you do have the Fool here, interesting enough, to the Tower. And the Tower's in reverse. There's a big possibility that they will come back around. One thing that they're still working out with is within this Five of Wands here, okay? Within that Five of Wands, you know, that's a battle within themselves. You know, it's not that manipulation behavior or anything like that. This is really a fight within them. You do have that here with the Seven of Cups. You know, trying to work through their hard points in their life. But once they do that and they get there, then we can see the maturity and the growth here, which is really nice to see, because we do have the King of Swords here and that Eight of Cups. It's like getting more of that distance, that growth, that understanding, finding more of their path. Not so lost here with the Seven of Cups. You know, getting there to see the fact that they can actually choose their path, walk their path, know that they have the knowledge to walk their path to a beautiful new beginning here, to the Wheel of Fortune and to the Star. And the Star is returning back to you. So I do see Jordan coming back around this time. Reason being, we have the Empress trying to return back to you, my dear. So that is what I'm seeing. I feel like Jordan will come back around this time, which is, you know, really great. For whatever reason, you know, the dragons have something here for you as well. So what message do you have for KDP? What is it that KDP needs to hear at this time? You're getting a Dragon Oracle with this as well. Woo! Independence. Carving your own path. Carving your own path. So that's literally what Jordan is doing right now. Interesting of that fact, right? Like, we have the Eight of Cups here. And carving your own path. And that's literally what Jordan is doing right now. So, just have that patience. He's making his way. Finding that path. And you're welcome. You know, I would just give it, allow time. Allow that time for them to come back, my dear. Definitely working on themselves and carving that path that they need to, and the fact that they do see that Eight of Cups, knowing that they need to walk down a different path and having that strength to at least admit it and do so. So that's what I see for you, my dear. All right. And so, Dog sent a PayPal, right? I feel like Dog did. I think Terry did as well. And it looks like, yeah, Terry did. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Jess. And so, yeah, I have Dog first, and then I have Jessica next, and then Terry. If you would like to, Terry, you can. I have a couple of donations ahead of you, but I'll be right with you. I just have one ahead of you, actually. I have Jessica, and then I have you. So yeah, Terry, go ahead and post your question. That would be beneficial to me. So thank you, and thank you for your donation. Alright, so this is for Dogman. Alright, with everything I have been studying / learning lately, am I on the right track to becoming a profitable trader soon? Okay, so this is for Dogman, Spirit. With everything that they have been studying / learning lately, are they on the right path to becoming a profitable trader soon? Well, I think I can just answer this in 2 cards, but you know, since you donated, let's get some more cards on the board here, because those 2 just flew out. Okay. Profitable trader. Oh, those are wanting to fly. Birds are wanting to dance for you. So let's see what the tango's about. Alright, Dog. Ultimately, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. And this is just beautiful. You're on the right path. And have faith in that. The first 2 cards that just flew out of my deck was Death and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so by you learning everything that you're doing, it's putting everything into perspective for you, really. And by doing that, it's going to make things a little easier. I'm not going to say 100% easy, okay? Because we do have the Five of Wands. You're going to have your moments and your struggles, but you're going to be able to make peace with your struggles with the moon here. It's like you're going to be able to pick and choose your battles literally within that. You know, and with the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's just like you know what you are fighting for and what you're fighting towards here. And especially with the Eight of Pentacles in combination with that, it's going to lead to that finance and that place of where you want to be. It's like you're going to be in such a different place. You do have the Fool and with the Page of Cups, both in the upright position. I feel like on this path that you're walking, that you are actually going towards what you're supposed to be doing, and everything that you're studying is actually going to lead you to what you truly want. So I would have to give a yes to that. And to continue to learn, allow your emotions to be balanced, and you will get what you are looking for. Literally, and this would make you smile, dog, if you're here, but resources. That's a dragon you received. Resources. Continue to learn. It's within all of that you will succeed. So use all the resources you have, my lovely. And thank you for your donation. Alright, so there's that one. Now we have Jessica. Climbing my way back up. Okay, so this is the last channeled message of my show. The only channel messages that I will do is within my wolf pack for life. I will do channels for my Wolfpack members on that side. But this is my last channel that I do here, and it's for you, Jessica. There we go. Alright. Colleen. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all angels, for being here with me and with Jessica. At this time, I would like to channel to Jessica's energy. At this time, to reach for her grandma, Colleen. I'm allowing to open myself, to open all my channels for these messages to come through me, and so they can be received to Jessica. Looking for her grandmother, Colleen. I do miss you. I want you to continue to walk the path that you're walking in your life. I do see everything that you are dealing with. But as you walk your path, understand that it's there for a purpose. Even when you were younger, you were always strong. Even through all the hard times, through any difficulty you ever had, you always shined bright. You always had a smile. The only thing that concerns me now are your sad moments, and I wish I could fix that. There are times that I just want to hug you so I could do something about that. It's hard to watch you cry at night. It's hard to watch you to be there in prayer and just asking the questions why. And I wish that I could pass the messages to you. We all know that life is not fair. But you continue to walk a path that you hold your head high. And that's something you've always done. Even though within pain and everything, you don't show it to others. You are brave. You've always been brave. And you continue to be brave. But it's the moments when you're alone is when you have the most difficult time. Always. You have to find a way to harness that strength always. That doesn't mean that I expect you, it doesn't mean that I don't expect you to never cry or to express those kind of emotions, but don't let it darken your heart. Don't bring you down to the point where you're struggling to get out of bed. You need to rise. You don't fall. I love you very much. Yeah, well, that was weird. Jessica, I hope that was beneficial to you. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and close the free list. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles flew out of my deck when I just shuffled it, so yeah, you can go ahead and just shut that down. So you can do that. Okay, so Terry, so yeah, Shopaholic and Valentina, go ahead and post your questions because you didn't get your questions for the wolf pack. So go ahead and post your questions as well. Alright, so for Terry, how does JC currently feel in our connection? Okay, for Terry. JC, how do you currently feel towards Terry and your guys' connection? You're welcome, Doug. Thank you for your donation. You're welcome, Jessica. I hope that was beneficial to you. Alright. For Terry, how does JC currently feel towards Terry? and your connection. JC, how do you currently feel towards Terry and your connection? How do you currently feel towards Terry, JC? You definitely feel a sense of separation here. Yeah, especially with the High Priestess here, just a little bit of a point of separation, but they still know that you guys can have a point of happiness as well. It's like they still have hope. They still have hope, like, because they do have deep feelings for you with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. It's just like they appreciate your confidence, they appreciate your will to continue to want to move on, especially with the King of Cups. Like, they do have deep emotion for you. Their issue is that they just they try to run away. It's like when they actually feel something, they run, and that they're used to doing that. They're very used to doing that. You do have the Nine of Wands here to that King of Cups. Like, they're used to just having that guard of happiness. It's just like, well, it's too good to be true. Like, that's really how they kind of see things. It was strengthened with the Queen of Swords here. It's just like they know that this is a connection that can be really powerful. And with the Queen of Swords, it's not there just to swing that sword or anything like that. It's really that they can see you stand in your power as well. They do see a good connection here. It's like, if I would have to say on JC's side that they need to try a little harder, but doing what they can to express their emotions to the best of their ability. And sometimes that's really hard. Like, it's easier for them to run. It's easier for them to run more than anything else. It's just easier to run. So let's see what your Dragon Oracle is for this situation, JC. Yeah. I do feel like they will. Yeah, blessed, cherishing the day. So, within all of this, it's just like, especially with this King of Cups and with the Nine of Wands here, once they can let these defenses down and actually open their heart that is truly there, because he is truly that king, when he can actually just walk through and just be at peace, then yeah, it'll definitely will come towards you. I do see action being placed here, but within this, it's like they're used to kind of disconnecting from people, but they don't want to disconnect from you. It's like, although communication is a little choppy, you are special to them. So definitely they will take action towards you. They just need some time here. You know, and I will say that with anything. It's just like, if we're dealing with a connection and we're trying to give something time, and an individual needs time, but we continue to push and push and push, and we become unhappy just because we're not getting that exact response out of that person, you're going to push them further away from you. Okay? So just know that. Let's see. Alright. And it looks like Nia donated as well. Okay, and so we had another donation in here. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. Hello, Nia. I also have another donation in here through PayPal that I see. I don't want to say the actual name here, but initials HT. So whoever is HT in the room. So Nia. So go ahead and post your question, my dear, and I'm gonna grab my wolf pack shopaholic really quick, and then I'll grab your question. You're HT. Okay, shopaholic, thank you. I'm like, who's HT? It's you. Hi. I'm like, here you go. Here you go. Then there you go. Then you're up. Like, HT is me. It is I. Jessica was about to add HT. Well, like, HT is around here. Dancing around. Alright, my dear. Let's see. Why did Dakota go to his home state without telling anybody? Interesting. Was he intending on coming back? Ooh. Yes, and I have Nia's, so Nia will be next. And then I believe after that we'll be on the free list. Alright, so for Shopaholic here, why did Dakota go to his home state without telling anybody? Was he intending on coming back? So, Dakota, why did you go back to your home state without telling anybody? Did you have any intentions on actually coming back? Okay. Dakota, why did you go back to your home state without telling anybody? Did you have any intention of coming back? Interesting. Interesting. Getting very interesting, even more. Every flip of the cards gets more interesting here. What are you looking for to the second card? What of that is you're looking for? Okay. So this is what we have, my dear. Definitely took off to their home state without telling anybody because they are actually there to deal with somebody. Okay. Not in the best of ways here, okay? We do have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse position here to Justice. Okay, so definitely went back to their home state. There is somebody that they need to deal with here. King of Swords. That's why they didn't want anyone to know. That's why he didn't want anyone to know about it. Definitely has the intentions of coming back. With the Hangman, it's like hopefully they take the time to process through before taking any action and doing something they may regret. I will say that. But on terms of coming back, they are hesitant there. I do feel like eventually they will come back, but as of right now, we do have the Star and the Ace of Wands in the reverse due to what's happening with Justice and with the King of Swords. I do feel like eventually they will come back here with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here, but there is some business that needs to be handled in their home state. Eventually, communication will be there with him again. Ace of Swords, and that communication will be with you. So hopefully they make the right decisions within that, and they're just proper in the things that they need to handle. Yeah, but I do see them coming back but there is something that they need to handle. No, Top Flight, I do not have Cash App. I just have PayPal, or you can go through my Ko-Fi if you would like, and you can purchase me a hot chocolate, peppermint hot chocolate, and that's a donation, and I'll just shoot across the screen over here if you decide to do that. So that is another way you can donate as well. Alright, so that is what I have for you, my dear. Alright, so we have a member question here. I like hot chocolate. Yeah, I just let them handle that. You're welcome. Thank you for your donation, Shopaholic. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a Wolfpack member. I appreciate that. Alright, what is S feelings and next action towards me, Lane? Okay. SS, what are your feelings and next actions towards Lane? Okay, SS. S, what are your feelings and next action towards Ling? Yes, see, Shopaholic, that's why we connect. You like peppermint hot chocolate. There's nothing better than peppermint hot chocolate, and if someone tries to say otherwise, no, I won't hear it, I won't listen to it. It is peppermint hot chocolate, 100%. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay, so what is S's next action towards Ling? What are your feelings, actions towards Ling? Peppermint ice cream is good too. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Alright, like, I feel like S is getting to a point of making kind of their final decisions when it comes to this connection. I mean, they definitely want to be with you overall. They do. They know that they need to kind of show a little more of themselves. But their next actions, I mean, they're definitely coming towards you. They've thought things through enough to actually make this an actual committed relationship. That's where they want to go with this. They've made their decision. With the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands in the reverse, they just needed some time, pardon me, to figure some things out. But they're at that point here with the Four of Swords in the reverse that they were able to get that handled. You do have the Star and the Six of Cups together. Like, they want to be on this loving journey with you, especially with the High Priestess and the Star. Like, that's really pulling at me really, really hard. It's like, although that it took them some time to figure things out, they see this beautiful journey with you and this happiness with you. And that is what they would like to do, especially with the Four of Pentacles. They would like to move forward with this, with you. So that is their final decision here with Judgment. Their next action here is to make this into a relationship. Two of Cups in the upright position. Hopefully that is what you would like, and for those actions to be directed towards you. That is what they are working on, and that's how they feel at this time. Alright. So there we go. So next up is Nia. Nia is next. Thank you, Ling. Oh, cherry ice cream, mint ice cream. Now I just want ice cream. And I do have ice cream. I actually have chocolate ice cream with Oreos. Man, I think I might go get some ice cream. All this talking about ice cream, I might go get some and just sit here and just eat it. Just be like I'm in my happy place eating ice cream. Alright, for Nia here. Alright, how does Brandon, how does Brandon feel and think about me after breaking up? Ooh, ouch. Oh, thank you, Top Flight. I appreciate that. Alright, how does Brandon feel and think about me after breaking up? Ooh, after breaking up. Alright, Brandon, the one that's gonna be Nia. How do you feel and think of Nia, you know, since this breakup? How are you feeling? What are you thinking? What's going on? How are you feeling? What are you thinking? Top Flight, I have hope that it will get better. It didn't start out the best, but that's a good part about life. We can continue to push forward and make it better. So, didn't start off the greatest, but I have faith it will continue to improve. That is what I will say to that. Alright. How are you feeling? Wow. Alright. Argue too much with that? Alright, well, this is what a true breakup looks like. I would have to say how he feels, what he's thinking at this time, that it's completely a mess. Heartbroken. Was heartbroken, feels lost. Felt like that this breakup could have been avoided. They wish they would have went about it a different way. They definitely kind of let their emotions overtake them and ended up losing everything. Not happy here. We do have the Star and the King of Cups in the reverse here. Not happy. Like, this breakup shouldn't have happened. Like, it wasn't meant to happen. And they feel like it could have been avoided. But they kind of let their emotions get the best of them. Alright, Knight of Cups there. You know, and within this whole thing, this part, you know, it is difficult here because you do have the Three of Swords here with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. Okay? So within this, it's like really heartbroken, you know, like they just really wanted more of a future here. But on the good side of things, so that's half of it, but on the other side, they want to come back. They want to come back into the picture if they're allowed to. They feel like there's an opportunity for them to, given time of healing, that there is an opportunity. So they would like to come back. It's really going to be up to you if you allow them back into your life, but that is really what they're working on right now with the Hermit and with the King of Swords. That's something they're really working on. It's just like they want to work on the parts of themselves that caused this breakup to take place. This didn't need to go the way it did. It didn't need to. They know that. And so they want to work on themselves to be a better partner for you if you're willing to accept them back. Knight of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles here. I do feel like there's a part of you that wants them back. And then there's another part of you that you can easily turn your back and continue to walk away. And a lot of that is just because of sitting with this Three of Swords. It hurt. You know, it hurt, you know, but at the same time, you do miss them. And that's a part of you can't really deny. But, you know, here with the Four of Cups here in the reverse, ultimately, it's going to be your final decision if you decide to take them back. But their intention is to come back into your life. So, hopefully, you know, you want that too. So, let's see for on Brandon's side. I want to see what dragon he gets. What is the dragon for Brandon? I'm curious. Achieving success. well, vision. Contemplating the future, too, at the bottom of this deck. So, 2 different dragons there. Within their future, they still see you, my dear. So, although this breakup occurred, allow time for healing. I do feel like this has a possibility of coming back if you are willing to have them, my dear. And that is what I will say. Alright. And so, going up here, we had another donation here. Alright. Is Sag insecure about me or our connection? More than once I have found him prying on whether or not somebody is interested in me. Or I am in someone else. Okay. It happened again this Monday. Does he fear something along these lines? Okay, Sagittarius here. M of Sagittarius connected to S here. Do you actually have fear that someone is interested in SS? Is this your fear? That someone else could be interested in SS and Sagittarius. Is this your fear? Do you feel anything along these lines? Keep asking questions along these lines, or is this a fear of yours? Is this a fear of yours? Oh, geez. Is it a fear? Is it insecurity? Absolutely. King of Swords to the Three of Swords. And I even shuffled that freaking deck and cards wanting to shoot out. It isn't an insecurity, you know, that is their fear here. King of Pentacles, you know, have they always been fair to you? Absolutely not, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, their fear is that you will find somebody better, that you will end up getting a better offer here with the Four of Cups, and that someone can actually stand by your side and not make you wait. That's their biggest fear here, you know, and so they're trying to hold on to things the best that they can. But within that, you know, it's just like that's enough for you to push them back. You know, if they're gonna sit and behave like that, that won't work for you. And with the Fool in reverse, like they feel like that you would leave. Like if you actually were able to connect to somebody, that you would just leave. You would go. Like if you actually had, you know, a new offer, anything like that, that you would take off. Nine of Swords, like that is truly their fear. That is how they feel. That you would leave. 100%, you know. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords to the Six of Swords. Like, if you had a better offer just to clink, clink, clink and just go, that's how they feel. It's like you would. That you would. So it's interesting. They're terrified of that. Like, they don't want that outcome. But at the same time, how they've handled things, it's interesting. You know, we see resources, and again, we see achieving success here. To them, it's like, you had the resource, and that if you actually wanted to be with somebody else, that you absolutely would. But you understand your worth, and you understand your value, and you understand your beauty. So, could this end up being a situation to where you're tired of waiting for them and you decide to move on? Huge possibility there. And they feel like that they're running out of time. So it's just like, that's their fears, that they'll run out of time. And if they run out of time, then they missed out on an amazing woman. they missed out. They missed out. You know, it's like if they run out, then they run out. It's like they have plenty of time to make their decision and choices, and they better stop playing this game. You know, they better stop, otherwise you may not be there. So it's one of those things. Alright, and so I believe Top Flight donated. Correct? Oh, and I looked at my phone right now and it's 555. Whoa. It was like my whole computer was just like, I was like, oh, interesting. Interesting. It's like, okay. For Top Flight. Huh? I guess this deck. Oh, it's gonna be the one underneath. I guess it's this one. Okay. What and how does Daniela feel and think about me? Alright, for Top Flight. What and how does Daniela feel about Top Flight? What are the thoughts here? What and how does Daniela feel and think about Top Flight? For the one that calls himself Top Flight. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. What and how does Daniela feel and think about Top Flight? Oh. We have some complications here. Alright, well, if I had to go, you know, with how they feel and what they think about you, it's not the best. It's not the best. I'd much rather not have to, you know. It's like, can I reshuffle? Yeah, it's like they don't feel like they can actually talk to you to where you would find understanding with them. That if they actually have an issue with anything, that you wouldn't really listen to their feelings. That's really how they feel. Ace of Swords to the Lovers in the reverse. Like, they don't feel like that communication is really effective. You know, and when there is communication, it's still, it doesn't go anywhere. You have the King of Swords here in the reverse. It's just like there's a lot of disappointment to them. You do have the Knight of Cups to the Three of Swords. It's like they feel like you don't care about them. And there's a big part of them that they just want to just kind of go like that and just walk away. A huge factor here, that's something they're used to doing here as well. Because you do have the Knight of Wands to the Seven of Cups as well. You know, and so they're very used to just kind of saying, no, you know, I don't like the signs of this. I don't like the way it looks. It reminds me a little bit too much of my past. I'm just going to go. So that's kind of their own personal issue here, though, too. You know, kind of projecting that on you with the Eight of Swords. Ultimately, they know somewhere that they do care somewhere here, okay? Because we have the Eight of Pentacles, like something more effort needs to be put into this, and I really feel like it starts up here, you know? It really starts with this communication. Like, if that can improve, then it can help to improve with the Lovers as well. It's like communication is a factor here, and, you know, bringing in real emotion. You know, no one actually just sitting there and just saying, well, I might want this, I kind of want this. It's like either you're in it or you're not, and either you're serious and you care about somebody or you don't. And there's so many mixed signals going on through this situation that really people are throwing their hands up and getting ready to say, well, you know, I've had enough. But that decision hasn't been made yet with Judgment. It's just like 100% on their side, they don't know what to do. You know, but a big part of them just wants to walk away, because half the time that they do feel like that volcano in the background, that it's just like, you know, if I don't walk away, I'm just gonna implode, you know. And that's really where we see this Three of Swords. You know, it's just like, it's just gonna be enough, and it's like it might be easier just to leave than for there to be more chaos. And that's really just kind of how they see and feel and see things. Thank you, my dear. I'll do my best to take care of myself. Huh, interesting. With the dragon here, it's finding your limits. Okay, so I feel like that with them, that they're pushing your limits. They're trying to figure out theirs at the same time. So this is a situation that's just becoming chaos. You know, it's just like, can this situation find balance and harmony? I feel like there's a possibility, but they need to settle their emotions down. They have so many guards up as well. It's just like, can you even get to their heart? In many ways, they have trapped themselves. It's like, if you look too familiar of their past, like, they will close doors. And that's really how they feel. You're welcome. You're welcome. Alright. So with that, I believe we're on the free list, I believe, to be ready to close out this live. Alright, Jess, you are up for the free list. Oh. Valentina donated as well on PayPal. So Valentina, go ahead and post your question, my dear. She's a cashier at a store I deliver to, real cute, but every time I try to talk to her on one-on-one, there's a manager around. Interesting. Well, you know, it's situation, you know, give it a try, keep trying. You know, one of those things, just take notice that this is something that she might not be ready for. Just know that she's an individual that has been hurt a lot. So just take notice of that. So be prepared. If that's something that is able to connect and you're able to walk down the line with, realize you're walking with a situation where a person is really hurt already. So just take warning of that. But hopefully you can bypass a manager next time and get her phone number. How about that? Just do the quick shot move and just be like, hey, well, you know what? I need to talk to her real quick because I think I dropped something on the floor right by her shoe. Pardon me. It might work. It might work. Alright, how does a B Libra feel about me, Scorpio? Libra and Scorpio. That's me. I'm a Libra Scorpio. How does a B Libra feel about me, Scorpio? Not me. You, Valentina. So how does AB Libra feel about Valentina, Scorpio? Letting the connection go. Yes, absolutely, top flight. You know, that's what I would do. You know, it's just like, you know, just do that and just go, oops. Something happened there with a smiley face. Says, call soon. You know. Like, it's a move I would use. That's a move I would use, you know. It's like, oopsie. Oops, what happened there? Was it me? Okay, it was me. Alright, for Valentina. Hey, keep it real cool. Real cool light. Keep it real cool there, top flight. Alright, so for Valentina, how does AB Libra feel about... How does AB Libra feel about Valentina, Scorpio? Letting the connection go. Alright, so AB, how do you actually feel about letting go of this connection with Valentina, Scorpio? How do you actually feel about this? How do you actually feel about this? Real good. You have a good night too. You have a good night too. Have a good night too. Oof. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh. Oh. They don't feel good about it. They don't feel good about it at all. You know, how they feel about you, you know, letting this go. They wish you wouldn't have. At the same time, they understand, okay? I mean, because you're sitting here with this King of Cups. This is your energy, okay? And they know that when it comes to you, they really screwed this up with the Hermit and with the Three of Wands, okay? It's just like they had opportunity to show you actually how they felt. They chose not to do that. Nine of Swords. So with you sitting there with the King of Cups, you know, they're realizing now this was just not a good thing, you know, and, you know, with letting this whole connection go, they wish that it's not happening. But I can tell you, one thing is going to loop back around to your Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that you guys are going to end up being back in communication with one another. And it's interesting because I can say on one side, someone's happy, and on the other side, someone's not so happy. I can say that, you know, so I feel like on your side that, you know, you would be happy to hear from them again, you know, but it would kind of shift here because of the Seven of Cups. You would always be wondering if they're going to do the same thing that they did before, in which case they're not happy about that with the Nine of Wands. It's like they don't want to be judged from their past with their connection with you. They don't want to be seen like this, all right, as the Knight of Wands. They don't want to be seen as a player. They don't want to be seen like someone just playing games, that they're just there to mess with your heart, to just act like that. You know, they want to show that they're actually here to be of commitment. You know, that's what they want. And unfortunately, that's not how they behaved, and that's how things ended up where you are today. So, there was opportunity. They don't feel good about it. They wish that this didn't happen. But this will loop back around, and there will be opportunity one more time. And per that happening, hopefully next time around that this is something that can actually work if they're not judged for their past. That all of that will be to you, my dear. All of that will be left to you on how you decide to handle them once they return. Expect them first week of November. You're so welcome, my dear. You're so welcome. Okay. So, Jess has wanted a general reading. Okay. So for Jess, general reading for Jess. What is coming towards Jess's way? What is it that Jess needs to know? What is coming Jess's way? What is it that Jess needs to know? What is coming Jess's way? Oof. We'll just have to see. Alright, what is it that Jess needs to know? What's coming Jess's way? Let's see. Man, Jess. I feel like you and I are gonna continue to have the same damn conversation until you can make a choice to move forward. You gotta move. You gotta move. You know, when you start to have growth and opportunity, yeah, it's here. You can't start cutting yourself down. When you start to have growth, opportunity, you have 7 of Pentacles to the 9 of Swords. You have to get out of your own head. You know, I feel like, you know, that you are here, and this individual that is just floating up there, like, there's just such a disconnect from your heart. And you need to find a way to get that back. And to have that faith in yourself that you can actually be happy. You know, it's just like, I feel like, you know, a lot of times that you show that you're happy, but really on the inside, all these swords are literally just hammering you. This is truly how you feel on the outside, and then on the inside and on the outside, you just have your smile. It's easier to do that. Are you taking opportunity away from you, kiddo? That doesn't work. Ace of Pentacles in reverse to the Tower. I feel like by the end of this month, you're going to be at a different place. That you're actually, if you actually take the time for yourself, to work on yourself, you know, to meditate, to take care of yourself, to actually look out for yourself, and let go of unnecessary bullshit. That's what this really comes down to. It's just like, let go of all the unnecessary crap that you don't need in your life. If people don't want to stand by you, let them go. Let them go. And it's because this is about you moving forward in your life and for you to be happy. But if you stay where you are right here, that's going to be a hard habit to break later down the line. If you choose to stay in that kind of situation and see things that way. But I see by the end of this month, if you're willing to work on yourself and you allow for this Tower to work in your favor, although it looks like, you know, the person's just getting thrown right out there, you know, kind of flying, I can say going into November, you're going to be in a better place. 3 of Cups with the Fool. That you're actually are truly going to feel better and feel good, you know, and it's going to be genuine. And you're not going to have the false mask. And it's interesting how this Fool has a mask on. It's like you're not going to be that way. It's like you're going to be able to have faith and trust in yourself, my dear. Don't stand in your own way. Just don't stand in your own way. So I swear if I do a general reading for you again and that pops back out, just we're going to be having conversations. Alright, so it looks like Jennifer. Jennifer, are you still here? Looking for Jennifer. General love reading. General love reading. Thank you for being here, Jennifer. Appreciate your patience. telling you, Jess, it's true. Alright, for Jennifer. General love. What is coming Jennifer's way? What is it that Jennifer needs to know? What is it that Jennifer needs to know? General love reading. General love reading. I kind of get a little bit of a feeling that you're kind of waiting for somebody. It's like you're waiting for somebody, or you haven't completely like disconnected your energy from a past relationship. So they're still kind of on your mind, even though like you necessarily may not want to be in a relationship with them. They're still kind of there. General love reading for Jennifer. What is going on for Jennifer when it comes to love? General love reading. Oh. All right, my dear. So, for right now, like, there's just not much going on. My water fountain like to start squeaking and squealing. Okay, I'll get you more water. Pardon my water fountain. It just, like, yelled at me. It was like, hey, I'm running dry here. Need some more water. But, Jennifer, it's, yeah, this is a tough place to be in here. Kind of stuck energy here. Okay, you do have the Three of Wands here in the reverse. You know, you want to try to proceed forward. You're trying to let past things go, but it's not completely disappearing. You know, there's still emotion there. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You know, where there is still emotion, it's hard to break away from, and you're kind of colliding here because you do have the High Priestess to the Knight of Swords. Within these two, it's just like you want to race, you know, you want to run and have a new opportunity come in. But even here, it's just like with the Knight of Swords, you know, we would be chasing after something similar of your past. You have to make sure that you've healed your heart so you can move forward, my dear. It's like you completely have to heal that and disconnect that energy. Otherwise, it will continue to be on repeat. Alright, with the Wheel of Fortune, it'll just keep going through the same loop. And as you try to reach for something else and have something else, a different energy to come into your life, you run a high risk of pulling in the same energy of your past because you haven't healed completely from that. You have to close that chapter completely so you can open your heart for something truly new to come into your life, my dear. Okay, so just know that, and know that once you actually do all of that and you take the time to heal, then I'm happy to say in November you got some opportunity. 10 of Pentacles, something will be coming in for you. So take this month to truly heal, disconnect from that energy, work on yourself, because November there is something coming for you, my dear. All right, so you're not, love is not completely gone for you, my dear. Love is not completely gone for you. I might have to get this some water. I know you're mad at me, aren't you? Yeah, it's mad at me. You're welcome, Jennifer. Thank you so much for your time and for your patience today, and for wanting a reading from me. I appreciate you. I hope that helps. Okay, Monica. Okay, so there was this guy I liked back in high school, Isaac. We had mutual feelings for each other, actually, but he never made a move when he had the chance. Why not? I'm a Scorpio. Interesting, Monica. All right. So for Monica, there was a guy, Isaac, back in high school. They had mutual feelings for each other, but never made a move. Actually, he never made a move when he had the chance. Why not? So Isaac, why didn't you make a move towards Monica, Scorpio? You know, in high school when y'all had mutual feelings, why is it that you did not make a move here? Why didn't you make a move? Why? Why not? Mutual feelings. Why didn't you make a move? Why didn't you make a move? Ooh. Well, okay. Okay. Fair enough. They didn't make a move because they knew that truthfully deep down that it wasn't true feelings. You know, it wasn't real emotion. Hard to hear, I guess, in a sense that, you know, they wanted you to feel good. Didn't want you to feel like you were alone. Didn't want you to feel like you were alone. Okay, we do have the Two of Cups here in the reverse position, to the Seven of Swords, to the Eight of Swords. Okay, they didn't want you to feel like you were alone, but within their emotion, they weren't telling the truth at all, especially with the King of Cups, you know. So although showing some mutual feelings, the reason why they didn't make a move is because they didn't want to be a liar. They didn't want to pretend with their emotions and make things worse. Because with doing that, it would have made everything worse. With the Hermit here in reverse, it would have created more isolation for you. So therefore, they just moved away with the Chariot. That was the best thing for them within the situation, my dear. So that is why they did not make a move. I'm going to have to fix my fountain. I'll be right back. This is going to drive me crazy. I'll do this last reading here, and then I'm gonna fix my fountain, because it's like, poor little thing is just like, I need water. I know. Alright, so for Rose Babe, why did the Leo that I was dealing with keep pulling away from me? He used to go 2-3 days at a time, not talking to me. Was never sure how he really felt about it. Interesting Leo, I can say. Interesting Leo. Alright, so why did the Leo that Rose Babe was dealing with, you know, kept pulling away from Rose Babe? He used to go 2 to 3 days at a time, not talking to Rose Babe. Rose Babe was never sure how he really felt, so Leo, what's going on with you? What's going on? Why did you keep pulling away from Rose Babe? No, you would go 2 to 3 days without communication. So what was going on? What was going on? Take care, Jess. Take care. Alright, so why didn't you do anything here? What's going on with you? 2 to 3 days. No communication. How did you actually feel, Leo? How did you actually feel towards Rose Babe? Kept pulling away. What happened? This whole situation wasn't good from the get-go. They never really intended on having a real connection. At all. You know, it was just like a moment they felt that they could be happy for a moment. Alright, we have the Magician to the Star. Alright, Magician in the reverse, Star in the upright position. They just wanted to feel good for a moment here. We do have the Three of Swords here in the upright position. But by making those decisions, they made everything worse. You know, there wasn't this opportunity of this happiness here with the Fool and with the Page of Swords here. It's like, there was no point of happiness here. All it caused was more pain. You know, they never intended on staying. They just wanted to have that small glimmer of hope of happiness for a minute. Just for a minute, and then just to move on. Temperance here in the reverse. It's just like they just never intended on staying to begin with. You know, it's like always their plan was just to shift away, my dear. Alright, you ended it recently after the last period of the 2 to 3 days, no communication. You like leading men on. Well, you did it. You did it. So, I mean, I can't be surprised out, with the outcome. It was just like it was never meant to be anything more. They felt it, they knew it. So, yeah, that was the outcome. That was the outcome. Oh, it like leading me on. I thought you said that you like leading him on. I was like, men on. I'm like, well, still, either way, yeah, not good situation. I'm sorry, Rose. I'm sorry. Leos can be that way. Especially if they're immature, I don't want to say all Leos are immature and have Leos scream at me, but, there's a certain age range with Leos before they have, like, true growth, and sometimes, it takes them to really mature and figure out what they want to do, So, yeah. I'm sorry, my dear. I'm sorry that, it's, their outcome and that's how they decided to handle that situation. I mean, as I move my deck again, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck there. So, with all of that, I can say that you deserve better, you will have better. Someone that wants to act like that doesn't deserve an individual like you. They don't deserve a good person like you. So just hold your head high. Just know that things will get better. And you don't let this knock you down. You just don't let it knock you down. But I will be right back. I'm going to fix my fountain because this is going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay. There we go. Alright. General and Soul, are you here? Alright, is anyone from the free list here? Is anyone from the free list here? Alright. Alright. So for Irene, hi. Can you tell me if my caseworker is going to send me my moving voucher this Thursday so I can move, hopefully? I pray that the owner rents me an apartment. Alright. I'll do what I can here. Alright. Well, the caseworker is the caseworker for Irene here. Are they going to get a moving voucher this Thursday so they can move? Hopefully, I'm praying that the owner rents this apartment here. So what about the moving voucher? Will Irene get this moving voucher this Thursday? Will Irene get the moving voucher this Thursday? Oh. All of them shard out all at once. I'm gonna get more than 4 cards here. Oh. On my side, it looks like a yes. I have the Fool to the 2 of Wands, that you're going to get this opportunity, especially when the sense of home here. You do have the 6 of Cups, and that is reconnecting with home. You do have the Page of Cups, you know, definitely that opportunity of building a home, which is really beautiful because like in both of these cards, you can see the flowers, you know, blossoming. So having that opportunity. The only thing I see here, you know, especially, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, they might ask for a little bit of additional information. Definitely could happen tomorrow. But even with all of that, I do see this coming through. 8 of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So with all of that, I would have to say yes, that there is a big possibility that you will get this voucher on Thursday. Do your best, try not to stress about it. But upon today's reading, with the energies of today, it looks like a yes for me, I would have to say. All those jumped out for a reason, my dear. Alright. For Shirley, can you please tell me when I get a job offer from the school, my interviews tomorrow? Alright, so for Shirley, will Shirley get a job offer from the school that they're interviewing for tomorrow? Alright, for Shirley, will they get a job offer from the school? My interview is tomorrow. They applied in August, it appears. Do they have an opportunity to get this job? We will see. Well, from the looks of this, you do have opportunity here. Alright, with the Devil in the reverse to the 5 of Pentacles here. Obviously, we do have other candidates, you know, going for this job, but you know, you're the right one for this position. Ace of Wands, I do have to give this a yes based just on this card. You know, if this was a yes or no, this would be a yes on its own. But with this as well, you do have the Knight of Cups. So they're definitely going to see that you're the right person for this job. You have enough, you know, passion when it comes to this job. This is something that you do want to do. You are committed to it. They'll be able to see that, especially within your eyes. Like, that is really significant to me with this card. It's like they'll see it in your eyes that you're that focused and determined to get the job done. Overall energy, I do have to say, is the Ten of Swords here in the reverse. So I feel like a huge possibility that you will get this job. Just stand strong. Walk in there like you already got the job. Alright, my dear? So, just keep on going. Alright, does anyone else from the free list here? I believe Nadu is. Alright, what's coming towards me? Any job or relationship, anything. Alright, for Nadu, what's coming towards me? Any job or committed relationship, anything for Nadu. So what is coming towards me, Nadu? Any job, relationship, anything at all. What is coming towards Nadu? Any job, committed relationship, anything. Job, relationship. You're welcome, Shirley. You're welcome. The spirit is just talking to you. Jeez. Alright. So you definitely have a job coming in. Definitely job decisions made here with the Hangman and with Judgment here. Definitely have opportunity with the job. Three of Pentacles also could have a connection within a relationship as well with the Three of Pentacles. That's definitely possible because we also have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is more connected with job, but that also could be with the connection within a relationship. You know, giving that offer, receiving that offer, and holding on to that offer. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse here, I do feel like that, you know, you just have to keep yourself open to all possibilities here. Don't close any channels off at all. You know, it's just like you really have to pursue the things that you want, and you can't stay in a mindset that things aren't going to work out. If you stay that way, then things won't. But I see here that there is possibility here for work and possibly a relationship as well. I would say with the possible work, you know, definitely by the end of this month, that's a huge possibility. But there is still something you're not looking at. When it comes to work, it's just like there's still something you are not looking at. It's like literally like this job is literally like how do I explain it? I mean, there's distance. There's a lot of distance here. It's like this job is not where you live. It's not within the community of where you live. There's like a 20 to 30 mile radius where this job is. So continue your search there, Nadu. Continue your search. I'm not. I hope that was beneficial. Okay. I believe with all of that, I am done for the evening. You're welcome. Alright.